Hi! The theme for this cake is vintage aquarium, and when I read that in my emails, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to create this. Thankfully, they also sent a few inspo pics, but I will say it was definitely more like vintage ocean theme, like a lot of seashells, seaweed, and then a couple pictures they sent had koi fish in them, so that's pretty much what I had in mind. I definitely would have gone for more like sandy tones and or seaweed, but I wanted to keep it more polished and hold true to the aquarium theme that they told me. I knew colors were going to be a huge player in this design, so I kept it very simple, but I'm really happy with this light baby blue and then kind of like teal color that I ended up using. For prep work, I made some little seashells out of white chocolate. I'm pretty sure I got this mold from Michael's, but I honestly don't remember. I've had it for years. I also sculpted some little koi fish out of fondant. Sometimes I feel silly calling myself a cake artist, and then I make stuff like this and I'm like, oh yes, I am an artiste. I'm awful at drawing, but there's a lot of other ways that I'm good at art, and obviously I found my niche with cake. I'm just painting these with food dye and vodka, which completely evaporates. I always loved art growing up, but my sister was really good at drawing, so she was always like the artistic one. I always loved art though, especially in other forms. I remember at our elementary school, our art teacher was talking to my mom and she was like, your daughter is really talented. And my mom said, oh yeah, Elizabeth? Yeah, she's great at art. And the teacher was like, no, actually, I was talking about your other daughter. Shout out to Mrs. Eilenfeld. She recognized my talents at a young age. Anyways, Liz is still an incredible artist, and now she's a fashion YouTuber full-time. So we both kind of found our unconventional creative career paths. I have also really wanted to try pottery. I think I would love it. If any of you follow Sav's Got Cake on here, I'm sure a lot of you do. I have painted pottery with her before, and oh my gosh, she is such a skilled painter. I'm so impressed. That totally makes sense with her cake style though. It's very like oil painting-esque. Okay, moving on. I knew I wanted to add pearls because, you know, underwater, aquatic, pearls are a thing. Then I added my little seashells to the sides. I love them so much. I went back and forth a lot on how to embellish these edges, and ultimately I decided to add more shells, and then I also add more to them later. Added my koi fish on top. They were pretty dry, so they were easy to move around. Then I added a big old pearl border. I love that these pearl sprinkles I have are really shimmery, so they look so shiny and pretty. It was definitely hard to know when to stop with this cake because I feel like I could have added a lot more, but I wanted to let the details kind of shine and speak for themselves. I did end up adding some more embellishments on the bottom just to define those edges a little bit more. So this client ordered this cake for his girlfriend. I never spoke directly with her, but he was very happy with it when he picked it up. If you're watching this, happy birthday. You picked the coolest theme. Bye!